Hey y'all, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Liliana Joy, and on this channel we focus on body care, especially Bath & Body Works, but also lifestyle here and there. So for today's video, we're going to be going over my $6.95 Disney Princess haul and also my Sand and Fog haul as well, because they had a sale recently and I picked up about 4 perfumes. So if that sounds interesting, you guys keep on watching. So as I said in today's video, we're going to be going over my $6.95 Disney Princess haul, but also my Sand and Fog haul. I'm so sorry. The camera's up there, but I keep looking at myself. So if you see my eyes going back and forth, just know that like I'm trying to look at myself to see what I'm doing, but also at the camera to see you guys. But anyway, so again, $6.95 Disney Princess haul and also my Sand and Fog haul. But also I want to go ahead and just throw in the fragrances that I picked up from the Everyday Luxury collection that just launched. I only picked up 3 fragrances, but I do plan on returning one to get a different fragrance. So yeah, this might be a long video, so grab a drink, grab a snack, because I have a lot of fragrances to go over. So let's just get started. So the first Everyday Luxury collection release that I picked up is Hello Happiness. I was very excited for this fragrance. The notes are sparkling citrus, bright apple blossom, and golden mimosa. Now, I was also very disappointed because of this fragrance. This was the one that I was looking forward to the most, and it does not smell how I thought it would. It's very apple blossom heavy focused, and I don't really care for those fruity blossom notes. I just feel like it's way too fresh for me, and I thought it'd be more of an actual citrus fragrance. So I'm very unfortunately disappointed by this, and I will be returning it. I do think it's pretty. I don't dislike it, but I just don't think that it's my personal type of scent preference, and I know that I just probably would not use this because I already have so many other fresh scents in my collection that I would prefer to use, and this just isn't one of them. So I will be returning this, unfortunately. Out of 10, I'd probably give it like a 6.5 because it's pretty, but this just isn't my personal scent preference. So that is Hello Happiness. So the next scent that I picked up from the Everyday Luxury line is Always Fleur. This one I was also very excited for. The notes are shimmering pear, silky rose petals, and cedar musks. I love the packaging. Okay, you can't really see it in the camera, but it's like holographic in real life. This is a really pretty rose. Now, I don't think it's super unique, but I do think it's different enough for me to keep in my collection because a lot of the roses that I do have in my collection are not very sweet. This one has like a hint of a fruity sweetness, but it kind of dries down, more rose heavy than anything. It's like a rose water, definitely not a sharp rose. I think this would pair really well with Always and Forever, and I'm super excited to go and wear this one. Now, I was debating on whether I'm going to get backups of any of these. I will definitely not be getting a backup of this because I already have so many rose fragrances in my collection that I don't really reach for too often. Like, I think that rose is such a pretty fragrance note, but I just don't really reach for it. Now, this one definitely has like a woodiness in the background as well. On the first initial spray, I get the pear. I get the pear so much, but then it dries down and the pear kind of lessens a little bit and it's more of a rose heavy fragrance, but it's still there in the background to me. I still do think it's a nice, like slightly sweet rose. And I just think it's pretty. So I'm really excited to go ahead and wear this one. I don't think it's super unique if I'm being honest, but I do think it's really pretty. If you are a floral lover, if you are a rose lover, I would definitely recommend picking this up. Out of 10, I would probably give it a 7.5 because I do like it and it is pretty, but I also don't really think it's super unique. So that is Always Fleur. And the last fragrance from this collection that I picked up is Love Unleashed. As you guys can see, I already did use it just a bit. I used it one time. Again, the packaging is so gorgeous, but you can't even see it on camera, which kind of sucks. The notes are sugared pink pepper, warm neroli, and with marshmallow. This one is so good, you guys. I already have a perfume from Dossier that dupes Killian's Love Don't Be Shy, and it smells beautiful, fantastic. It's called Floral Marshmallow, and it's more than halfway gone already. Like, that's one of my most used perfumes in my collection. It smells just like this, you guys. It smells beautiful. So if you're looking for a perfume to pair with this, if you don't have Killian's Love Don't Be Shy, I would recommend getting Floral Marshmallow from Dossier because that one just smells so beautiful, so good, and they smell just alike. This one's a really good marshmallow fragrance. I do get a lot of the neroli and the pink pepper, which I really like the pink pepper note. I think it adds a bit of depth into this. but I feel like the marshmallow is definitely the most prominent note, which is really, really good. I wouldn't consider it a spicy fragrance, but it definitely has like a hint of spice to give it some depth. And I just think it's really, really pretty. So out of 10, I would give this probably an 8.5 so far, because I don't really know if I love it. I want to go ahead and just get to know it a little bit more, use it a few more times, and we'll see. And I also don't know if I'm going to get any backups yet. We're going to go ahead and see, because I just want to make sure that I'm going to be using this one enough to justify getting backups of it, because it's a body cream. So I do think it's really pretty though. So that is Love Unleashed. So I did pick up every single scent in the Disney Princess launch. I have a lot to talk about with this launch. I have a lot of negative things to talk about, I feel like, but I also have a lot of positive things to talk about. We're gonna go ahead and do all of the ranting and talking after, because I just want to kind of get through the fragrances first and what I think about them. But just know that it will be coming. My rant will be coming. So the first one I want to go over is Life's a Fairy Tale. Here it is. It has all like the little logos from the princesses that they've already done. Very, very pretty. I'm glad that they did make this collection reward eligible. I do have 2 rewards in my app. I don't know if I'm going to use them for this collection, but we'll see. The notes are Charming Berries, Floral Fairy Tale, and Kingdom Woods. This is just a very, very, very sweet berry to me. It smells very, very similar to Prismatic Stars, which I already have in my collection. Yeah, it smells just like Prismatic Stars, if I'm being honest. Like, it just smells like a really deep, not super deep I would say, but it just smells like a very sweet berry. I guess I get like a hint of like a floral in the background, but like very, very far back. I mostly am just getting like the straight up sweet berries. And I really do think it's pretty. But I already have Prismatic Stars, so I don't know. I just got the mist in this fragrance because I didn't know if I would want the body creams and stuff like that, because it just wasn't a fragrance that I was super, super interested in, because it wasn't an individual princess. I prefer the individual princesses, so that's why I only got the mist. I mean, I think it's really pretty. I don't think it's super unique though, because I do already have Prismatic Stars and it smells just like Prismatic Stars to me. I mean, it kind of also does smell like Everlasting Magic to me, which I already also have. So it doesn't smell super unique, but I do think it's pretty if you don't have those fragrances in your collection already and you're looking for a nice super sweet berry. This is going to be a perfect layering fragrance for me, and I cannot wait to go ahead and start using it. The packaging is just okay in my opinion. I feel like they could have done better. I don't know why, but I'm just not really digging the logos. I mean, I think it's nice. I think it's pretty. For the packaging on all of the fragrances, I don't really like the caps that they gave them. I just feel like I prefer the caps from the first collection more than this one. I don't know why. There's just something about it that just, I feel like the other ones screamed elegant and they were just really gorgeous and they really fit the vibe of princesses. But this just feels very like kitty to me, which I know that this is a Disney Princess collection, like don't get me wrong, but it just feels very like child-like to me, if that makes sense. But yeah, I think this is a nice fragrance. Out of 10, I'm gonna give it an 8, because I don't think it's unique, but I do think it's pretty and I do really like it. So that is Life's a Fairy Tale. Okay, so for the Disney princesses, we're gonna go in like my favorite fragrance to my least favorite fragrance in the collection. But actually, I actually really like all of these fragrances. Like, there's not a fragrance that I don't dislike, so these are all gonna get very high ratings. But I just want to go like favorite to least favorite, just to make it easier for me to like decide which order I want to go in. So we're gonna start off with my favorite fragrance out of the collection, which actually the first 2 are basically tied. So my favorite out of the collection is Snow White. I bought the mist, the Diamond Shimmer Mist, and the body cream. I actually got 2 mists, but one of them didn't come, and I will be talking about that later after I finish finish talking about the fragrances themselves. But yeah, I got 2 mists, but I only received 1, and then I got the Diamond Shimmer Mist and the body cream. This packaging is so beautiful. I actually like the packaging this year more than last year's, but I wish they had last year's caps, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like this would look so beautiful with like a blue version of last year's cap. But no, I just love this packaging. It has like little characters from the movie. It has the animals from the movie from the forest. It has little blue jay. It has a little crown on the packaging, the apples. Same thing here. I think it's so beautiful. And I love, love, love this packaging for the Dimension Mist. It's so beautiful. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it so, so much. So let's go ahead and get into the actual fragrance. Notes of mystic red apple, ripened fruits, and enchanted woods. This one is very, very sweet to me, but in a fruity way, not in a sugary candy way, but more in a fruity way, I would say, because of all those fruits in there. Definitely more apple forward, of course. There definitely is a woodiness. There's definitely a woodiness in the background, which I'm really happy that's actually present because the woods represent a very large part of her movie. I do feel like this fits her very, very well. It's definitely a brighter apple rather than like the queen's apple. Like her apple was definitely darker and deeper. Hers was still sweet, but this one's definitely more bright and like a true like very bright red apple. Definitely not this dark of an apple because this looks more like a red delicious, but more like a bright apple. I just repeated that 20 times, but I do think this is really, really pretty. I think it fits her very, very well. Oh, it's so good. It almost smells like apple juice, in my opinion, because it just smells very fruity and sweet, but it also has like some woods in the background to like cut the sweetness a bit. It's a little fresh as well. Oh, this is so, so good. I really do like this one. Out of 10, I'm probably going to be giving this, out of 10, I'm probably going to give this a 9.5 because I really, really like it. But it's not my favorite, like, it's not my favorite fragrance in the entire world, you know, but I really, really like it. I think it's really pretty, and I think it fits her very well, and I think the packaging is beautiful. So for all of that, it's going to be getting a 9.5. So again, this is Snow White. Okay, moving on to the next princess that I really, really like. The packaging on a lot of these products rubbed off in the mail, which I do have a rant about after I finished talking about the fragrances because I was very, very, very upset. I feel like I spent a lot of money on this collection, and to have the packaging rub off really upset me because I spent, like, within this order, I spent $130. So I was just very upset. But the next one is Rapunzel. So I got 2 of the mists. I got a body cream. And I got the Diamond Shimmer Mist. As you can see, the packaging rubbed off quite a bit on this one. The packaging on the body creams were completely fine for some reason. I don't understand why, but they were completely fine. So here's the body cream packaging. And then the mists for Rapunzel aren't too bad compared to the Milan mists. But here are the mists. It's a little rubbed off on here, right here. And then you can't even read what's down here. Like, that's how bad that one is. This one's a little bit better, but still, like, not perfect, like not what I was wanting, of course. So this one has notes of glowing sundrop flower, rich nectar, and golden musk. Oh, this one's so pretty. It definitely fits her character, I would say. Now, Snow White definitely was never a favorite princess of mine, but Rapunzel definitely is. She was a princess that I grew up watching, and I just love her. I love her so, so much. Oh, this one smells so good. It smells just like I would describe her because she's a very bright, warm character. And not only does it fit her and herself, but it also fits her movie and like the fact that the crest of her kingdom is a sun and stuff like that. It just fits her very, very well. I would say this is definitely a floral heavy fragrance, but it's a sweet floral from that rich nectar in the background. And it does have like a tiny hint of musk, but I think it definitely gives it a little bit more depth. And it's just a very pretty fragrance overall. I cannot wait to go ahead and wear this one, you guys. Like, this one just smells so, so good. The packaging is also very, very, very pretty. I love this packaging. Obviously, you can't really see how good it is because the writing's messed up. But I really love this packaging. I feel like it fits her very, very well with all the wildflowers. The one thing I wish they would have put on the packaging is Pascal, because I don't see him anywhere, but I do see the lanterns and I do see this drop flower and the little wildflower. So packaging is 10 out of 10, like so beautiful, so gorgeous. The Diamond Shimmer Mist is so beautiful, except for the fact that it rubbed off. But it's so pretty, so beautiful, so gorgeous. So I'm very, very pleased with this scent. They did such a great job on this fragrance and on the Rapunzel collection in general. So that is going to be Rapunzel. This is going to be a, I want to say it's going to be a 9.5 for me again. They, like, Snow White and Rapunzel basically tied. So that's going to be a 9.5 for Rapunzel. Okay, so moving on, the next two fragrances kind of tied as well, I would say. So the next one we're talking about is Mulan. So I got two mists. Oh, it's gonna fall. I got two mists. I got a Diamond Shimmer Mist and I got a body cream. So here is the Diamond Shimmer Mist packaging. The only Diamond Shimmer Mist packaging that was ruined was Rapunzel's. All of the other ones were completely fine. But here it is, so beautiful. I love this color. Here's the body cream. Again, so beautiful. And then here are the two mists. Now, Mulan's, one of her mists is genuinely horrific looking because of the packaging being rubbed off. Like, that's ridiculous. I was, when I saw this, you guys, I was so upset. Like, I was genuinely so upset. You can barely read, you can't even read who she is. And then, like, on the bottom, it just looks really, really bad, I feel like, in my opinion. The other one's definitely much, much better. It still has, like, a little bit on the bottom, but definitely not too bad at all. So this one has notes of Magnolia Blossom, Fierce Waters, and Radiant Apricot. And the packaging, let's just talk about the packaging really, really quick. I feel like this is such beautiful packaging. I have absolutely no idea what these leaves are though. I have absolutely no idea what those are. But it has her little hair comb. It has the cricket. I don't know his name. I don't remember his name. But I wish they would put Mushu on here too. Like, I love Mushu. Mushu was definitely like one of my favorite characters in Mulan. So again, the notes are Magnolia Blossom, Fierce Waters, and Radiant Apricot. This one's definitely more floral than I expected. I expected a watery aquatic scent, but it's definitely more floral. I feel like the aquaticness is more in the background, and the apricot really comes in on the dry down. I feel like when I first spray it, it's just basically pure magnolia, but when it starts drying down, there's like the sweetness from the apricot. There's a little bit of aquaticness in the background. It's definitely not super sweet, but there's definitely like a hint of the apricot, and I think it's very, very pretty. This is also definitely more of a unique fragrance, I would say. Like, this is very, very unique. Just like Rapunzel. Rapunzel's also, I feel like, was very, very unique and fit her character so incredibly well. This is so unique. And I also do feel like it fits Mulan, because I feel like Mulan wouldn't be in a super girly, like, feminine fragrance. I feel like she would have a little bit of like a masculine touch to it. This one's definitely leaning towards feminine, but it definitely has like a tiny like masculine touch because it's not super, super sweet. It has like a hint of sweetness, but it's definitely more floral than anything. But I think it's very, very pretty, and it fits her character very, very well. I'm really happy that they did a magnolia, because her hair comb has a magnolia flower, and then I think her family has a magnolia tree in their yard. But yeah, Mulan, so, so good. So beautiful. The packaging is really, really pretty. I think it fits her very well. I just wish they would have put Mushu on here. Like, I feel like Mushu would have been such a, like, a fun thing on the packaging, because I feel like he's such a big part of the movie. But yeah, overall, I really, really like this fragrance. I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 10. The other two got 9.5, but this one's gonna be getting a 9 out of 10. I just wish it was a little bit sweeter, but I still think it's very, very pretty, very unique, and I cannot wait to go ahead and wear this one. I'm very, very happy that I got a backup. So basically, if you guys do not know, with the Disney collection, for me personally, I always get one extra fine fragrance mist to just kind of keep in my collection for collection purposes, because I'm a Disney girl. I'm such a Disney girl. I love Disney so, so much. If you guys cannot tell already by that shelf right there, like, you have a Beauty and the Beast VHS tape, Cinderella piggy bank, a Mickey Mouse stuffed animal, a Belle doll. Like, I love Disney so, so much. So I do like to keep a mist from every single fragrance as like a collector's piece. Obviously, I do know that these go bad eventually, so in like a few years I'll go ahead and re-smell them to see if they're smelling like more like alcohol, and I will be using them eventually, but just for right now they are collector's pieces. But yeah, so, so beautiful. Really, really enjoy this. So this is Mulan. Again, the packaging, so beautiful. I love this color. Like, I love this color. And I was also wondering why they did an aquatic scent for her, but I kind of was like, oh wait, like, there's a lot of aquatic scenes in her movie. She like literally takes a bath and like, I think it's a river or something, or like a lake, but she literally takes a bath in that. And also, like, in her family's home they have like a body of water, so that's probably why they did all of, like, they did like an aquatic fruity scent. Don't know what's with the apricot though, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't know where the apricot comes in, but I think it's a beautiful scent regardless. So that is Mulan. And moving on to the last princess, we have Aurora. So I got two mists. This one's packaging is a little bit damaged, but definitely not bad at all. Definitely not as bad as Mulan's packaging. And then here's the second bottle. This one's like perfect. This one's completely intact. And then I also got the Diamond Shimmer Mist and the body cream. So here is that Diamond Shimmer Mist. And then here is the body cream. So I have a gripe to pick about the packaging, if I'm being completely honest. I'm really happy that they did a little blue accent because I feel like they should have... Okay, here's my gripe just in general with Aurora and Disney. They should have marketed her as a blonde princess with a blue dress, because I know they're like, they already had Cinderella, right? She's a blonde. They marketed Cinderella as like a blonde princess with a blue dress, even though her dress was really silver in the film. And they should have marketed her with a blue dress and not a pink dress. Although I do think that the pink is definitely iconic for her, I just feel like she looks, number one, she looks better in blue, if I'm being honest. And number two, she wore blue more than she did pink in the movie. I'm like remembering, like, I feel like she wore blue more. I just feel like it fits her character a lot more than pink does. And I just feel like they should have just marketed her as a blonde princess with a blue dress. And also, maybe I'm biased because I like love blue. Like, baby blue is my favorite color, so maybe I'm a little bit biased. But I just feel like they should have marketed her with a blue dress. And I also don't get with this flower. I don't know if this is a rose or something, but I don't know why that's there. And then I also don't know why they did bows. I mean, I think it's cute, don't get me wrong, but I don't know why they would have done bows. Like, oh, there's like, y'all, there's like a lot of the other packaging's rubbed off onto this one, so I'm like trying to scrape it off. But yeah, I don't know what's with the bows. I don't know what's with the pink flowers, like the lines of flowers. I don't understand, because I don't know how that represents her, or how that, like, that's from her movie. Like, I really don't understand. So that's my gripe with the packaging. This is definitely like my least favorite packaging, because I just feel like it doesn't fit her in her movie. Yeah, I just don't understand the packaging. But this one is soft rose petals, sandalwood dreams, and sparkling fairy dust. This one's very, very pretty. I would say, unfortunately, it smells a lot like Belle to me. This one's just less sweet, but it's a very soft rose, very soft sandalwood. I'm guessing it has a lot of sweetness in the background from the fairy dust note, but to me it smells a lot like Belle, if I'm being honest. Like, it has that same sweet rose to it. I still think it's pretty. I mean, it definitely has a slight difference in there. Like, it's not as creamy, because I feel like Belle's fragrance has like a creaminess to it from the vanilla, but this one doesn't. It has like a soft sandalwood, and I think it's very, very pretty. But again, it smells a lot like Belle to me. I'm glad that they did do a rose scent, because her name's Briar Rose while she's in hiding. So I'm really happy that they did a rose scent. Aurora was always one of my favorite princesses growing up, and so I was very, very excited for her scent. I just wish they would have done better on the packaging, because I just don't get how this fits her. But I also, like, a part of me can't blame them, because her movie is not really about her. It's more about the curse and like trying to stop it. It features Maleficent and the fairies way more than it features her. So it's not really about her. It's more about the curse and like trying to stop it from getting to her. And she only gets like 16 or 17 minutes of screen time in the entire like an hour and a half movie. So I guess I can't really blame them. But I wish they would have just picked more elements from the movie to like put in there, and just like, you know, I wish they could have put the fairies on here. I feel like that would have been really good. But yeah, no, this was always like one of my favorite Disney princesses, and so I'm a bit disappointed at the packaging, but I do think the fragrance fits her very, very nicely. I wish they would have added like a little hint of like a fruity note in here. I feel like that would have been really cool. But yeah, that is Aurora from Sleeping Beauty. So that is Aurora. I'm gonna give Aurora I'm gonna give her a 9. Actually, no, I'm gonna give her an 8.5, just because she smells very similar to Belle, and she doesn't smell unique to me in the packaging. So, but she's definitely very pretty still. The packaging and the fact that she smells very similar to Belle, those are like, that's what's bringing her down a little bit, but she's still very pretty, and I cannot wait to go ahead and use her. So that is Aurora. So those were all of the Disney princess fragrances that I picked up, you guys. Now it's time for my little rant. So if you want to go ahead and skip the rant and just go straight to the Sand and Fog perfume oil haul, go to the timestamp on the screen. But y'all, I was so upset when I saw that the packaging on my fragrances were ruined. Now, it wasn't super bad on a lot of them, but like the Mulan mist in particular and the Rapunzel Diamond Shimmer mist, it was really, really bad on. And I was just really upset, because I'm just like, I feel like I spent quite a bit of money on these products and they turned out like this. Like, I was very upset. And the fact that also like one of the Snow White fragrance mists that I ordered didn't even come, like, I was very excited for the Snow White fragrance. I knew that I would love it because I love apple fragrances. So the fact that that didn't come also ticked me off a little bit. So I ended up calling them because of the Snow White fragrance in particular. And then I also mentioned, I was like, hey, like the packaging on a lot of the fragrance on a lot of the products that I got rubbed off in the mail, and I was wondering if we could do something about that. I didn't think that she would do, like the person who helped me, the associate that helped me would do what she did, because I would assume that she would have asked me which ones rubbed off, and then she would have like sent me new ones. But she didn't ask me which ones. She just sent everything again. So I'm getting doubles of everything that I already ordered. So I'm gonna have double the body creams that I ordered, double the Diamond Shimmer Mist that I ordered, double the mist that I ordered, except for Snow White, of course, because she also was like, I'm so sorry, like the Snow White mist is already sold out, which is really unfortunate for me because that's like one of my favorite fragrances, but it's okay. It's okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that one though, because I only got one mist and I like to have one in my collection for collection purposes. So I'm either gonna put that one in the collection purposes and then just use it, and then just use the Diamond Shimmer Mist as its mist, or I'll put one of the Diamond Shimmer Mists in that and I'll just use the mist and Diamond Shimmer Mist together. I don't really know. I'm thinking I might put the mist in there and just use the Diamond Shimmer Mist as the fragrance, because I want to be able to have two sets, because I'm going to have two body creams, because they're resending me literally every single product that I ordered except for the Snow White fragrance mist. So I'm going to have double of everything. I'm going to have 4 mists for all of the princesses except for Snow White. I'm going to have 2 body creams for all the princesses and 2 Diamond Shimmer Mists for all the princesses, which I think is insane. I did not expect for them to send me everything over again. I just wanted to get like the ones that were really bad like resent to me, or like, and the thing is, you guys, I don't live near Bath and Body Works. Like the Bath and Body Works is the nearest one's like an hour and a half away, so I wouldn't be able to go and exchange them in person. So I was just assuming that they would ask me like which ones were ruined, and then they would just resend me like those, but no, I got resent the entire thing. So I will be gifting off one of the Mulan mists and one of the Aurora mists to my friend. Her mom really loves the Mulan mist and she really wants the Aurora mist, so I'm gonna be doing that, and then I'll keep the other fragrances in my collection. I don't know about Rapunzel yet, because Rapunzel's one of my favorite princesses, so we're gonna kind of see how that one goes and if I want to end up giving off one of those mists as well. But I will be keeping everything else that gets sent to me because I really love the Disney Princess collection, and I was gonna buy more backups anyways because I really love the Disney Princess collection. So I'm very happy, but that's a lot of products. I'm not gonna lie, that's a lot of products. So for every single princess except for Snow White, I'll have 1 mist in my collection, and then I'll have 2 mists for actual use, except for Rapunzel. Rapunzel's gonna have 3 mists for actual use because I'm not gonna give any of those away just quite yet. So that's what happens with that. My friend is thankfully, I asked her if she could go check out the Bath and Body Works near her to see if they're gonna have a Snow White still in stock, because I still really want another mist for that one. That one's one of my favorites from the entire collection. So I'm kind of sad that I wasn't able to get the second one that I ordered. So she's gonna go do that for me. I'm hoping that they do have it, but if they don't, it's completely fine because I will have to do Diamond Shimmer Mist, and I can just use the Diamond Shimmer Mist as an actual mist, so it'll be okay. So that's my gripe with the Disney thing, with that. But also, I was so upset when the decor sold out, because I really wanted the Rapunzel tower for my room. Rapunzel is definitely one of my favorite princesses, but she's not my favorite. My childhood favorite princesses growing up were Aurora, Tiana, and Pocahontas. Those are my top 3 princesses growing up. I watched those movies like crazy, and then as I grew up, I definitely started to love other princesses more as well. My favorite princess right now is Ariel. She is my favorite. She's been my favorite since the original launch of the Disney collection from Bath and Body Works. I just love her so much. I love her for her curiosity, for her wonder, for her kindness, but also for her strong, like her stubbornness as well. And yeah, I just loved her. Ever since that collection came out, I rewatched her movies, and I also watched the TV show that and I feel like the TV show so much more personality, and that's why I just love her so much. But I also love Belle. I still really love Tiana and Aurora and Pocahontas. Like those are like my top princesses, and then also Rapunzel as well. I definitely, with this new release, I definitely want to go ahead and go back to the other princesses, like Mulan and Jasmine, and rewatch those movies and see if I really like them. But yeah, so that's the thing with the decor. I was really upset that they didn't have it and it sold out that quickly. I literally woke up at 9 on the day that it released and it sold out. So I was very upset. I was very sad. But that's okay because I don't really need it, It saved me money in the end, I just wish that they would have released more of everything, because I mean, I follow a lot of Disney creators on Instagram and on YouTube because, again, like, Disney's a really big part of my life. I love Disney. I love watching Disneyland vlogs. I love watching Disney hauls. And a lot of the Disney creators that I follow went to go get this collection. So it's such a large collection that people who have no interest in Bath and Body Works are going to be getting it. People who are just interested in the princesses solely are going to be getting it. And then hardcore Bath and Body Works fans are also going to be getting it. So you have almost double the amount of consumers. Definitely probably more, because there are so many hardcore Disney fans out there. So you have that many consumers and you didn't put enough product out to satisfy enough of them. Like, I just don't understand why they did that. I just wish they would have put out more of the decor and also more of the fragrances as well. At least the fine fragrance mist, like, at least, especially the Snow White one. Like, I really wanted another Snow White one. But I just feel like if they knew that they were gonna have that many consumers, that they should have put way more out. Just because this was such a big launch, and this was actually like the launch that I was most looking forward to, because a lot of the princesses that I really like were in this one, and the packaging's beautiful. So that's my like little rant for the Disney collection. I just wish they would have put out more product, because I feel like there was just so many people buying it, and so they should have just known to put out more product. So yeah, that's what happened with the packaging. So that's what happened. I'm gonna be getting more of every single product that I already ordered, which is, you know, that's great. And I'm gonna be giving off some of it to my friend. I'm gonna be keeping some of it. And then yeah, so that's that. Let's go and move on to the Sand and Fog perfume oil haul. So if you guys did not know, recently Sand and Fog had a 25% off sale, like across the website, and I brought the perfume oils down to $18.75 ish, which is almost $2 more than what you can find them for at Marshall's and TJ Maxx. But in my opinion, this was very much worth it, because I was looking for a lot of particular fragrances that I wanted from Sand and Fog, and a lot of the ones that I was looking for, I've never found at Marshall's or TJ Maxx. So I just wanted the ones that I really wanted, so I decided to go and get them. I bought 4 in total, and I think the entire total of it was like $80, I want to say, for all 4 of them, plus shipping and taxes and stuff. So the first one that I bought is a full size of one that I already have in my collection. This is my favorite perfume literally ever. I'm not gonna lie, this is my favorite perfume. It's so versatile, it's so gorgeous. I do have like the little mini rollerball up there somewhere, and I've been loving it. It's almost halfway gone, and so I just knew that I wanted to buy the full size. So this is vanilla marshmallow. So the notes on here read marshmallow, cotton candy, musk, vanilla, and caramel, but the notes on the website also have a peach note and a lemon note, which I really love. This is just such a good fragrance, you guys. I was gonna get 2. I was gonna get 2 of the full sizes. Like, this is one of my absolute favorite perfumes ever. I use it quite a bit. I use it with a lot of my different combos, so I was gonna get more, but I decided to go and hold back a little bit, because I wanted to try other fragrances out as well. But oh, it's so good. It's literally a very sweet vanilla marshmallow fragrance with like a hint of peach and lemon in the background. It smells so good. This one, I would say, like, the peach and the lemon notes definitely mix very well with the other notes in this fragrance as well. So they are detectable, but I feel like they mix very well with all the fragrance notes in here. So this I could pair with like a peach fragrance, I could pair with a lemon fragrance, I could pair with like a vanilla fragrance, I could pair with a marshmallow fragrance, I could pair it with a super sweet like candied fruity fragrance. I actually paired this fragrance before with, I paired the rollerball with Gingham Vibrant, and I loved that combo so much. This is just such a versatile fragrance. It's so beautiful. It's sweet, but it's not overdoing it. Like, it just smells so good. This is gonna pair really well with Love Unleashed as well. Like, I cannot wait to actually just use this more. Like, I use this quite a bit already. Like, I love this fragrance so much. It's my favorite perfume. But oh my gosh, y'all, if you guys have not tried out Vanilla Marshmallow and you like very sweet marshmallowy fragrances, try her out, please. It smells so beautiful, and again, it's my favorite perfume. So that is Vanilla Marshmallow. The next one that I picked up in anticipation of the Snow White drop, because I only have 1 apple perfume in my collection, and I really wanted more because I have so many apple fragrances in my collection. So I decided to go and pick up Sweet Apple. This has notes of apple, blackcurrant, lemon, peach, and musk. Here's the bottle. And so I just figured to why not get another apple perfume in my collection to be able to layer more stuff. This one smells so good. It's very fruity. There's like a hint of freshness, I would say, but it's very sweet. It's like a very sweet fruity fragrance, not in like a sugary or cotton candy way. but like fruity, and it smells so good. Definitely apple forward, but I also definitely get the other fruity notes as well. Like, it's just very fruity. This is going to pair so well with the Snow White fragrance, but also with the Evil Queen fragrance. I also have pink tie-dye on my collection. I have like the regular apple, like the, you know, like the collection from last year or like the year before, but like apple, lavender, and musk. I have the apple scent. Inner Angel, which Inner Angel is more gourmand, so probably not that one. But I just feel like I have so many apple fragrances, and this is gonna go. Oh, Candy Apple Cauldron, and this is gonna go so well with all of them. So I'm so excited to go ahead and use this one, you guys. It's just, it smells so good. So that is Sweet Apple. The next fragrance that I picked up is one that I kind of just was interested in because this is a raspberry fragrance, and I really wanted more raspberry perfumes. I only have one raspberry perfume so far, which is from Sand Fog actually. It's the Raspberry Rose perfume oil, but I don't really have any other raspberry fragrances, and I have so many raspberry body care fragrances in my collection, you guys. It's genuinely like it's really bad. Like, I have so many. I have over 10 at least in my collection. So I knew that I wanted to go and get another raspberry perfume. So I bought Enchanted. This apparently is a Taylor Swift's Wonderstruck dupe. I don't know. I'm not really into Taylor Swift. I kind of prefer boy bands. So, but I do like her. I mean, her music is good. I just don't, it's not my personal, you know, preference. But, oh wait, I didn't even go for the notes. The notes are raspberry, mandarin, freesia, vanilla, and musk. Now, I definitely get the raspberry, but it's not very sweet. I also get the mandarin as well. It's not very sweet. It's definitely more floral, I would say. More floral and more perfumey. I do think it's pretty, but it's not definitely what I was going for. But I do think it's going to pair really well with a lot of the fragrances that I have in my collection. This is going to pair so well with Sweetest Song, because Sweetest Song is also a raspberry fragrance, but it's not super sweet either. So I feel like it's going to pair very well with that one. But I was hoping for something more sweet. So I'll probably be getting a different raspberry perfume next time I order as well, just because I really want a good, nice, sweet raspberry perfume to pair with my fragrances in my collection. I do think it's pretty though. I mean, it's pretty, it's perfumey, it's not super sweet. It has, you know, the mandarin note in there as well. It's floral. I think it's pretty. I just don't think it was what I was looking for, but I do think it's pretty, and I cannot wait to go ahead and layer it, because I do think it's going to layer a lot with a lot of the different floral fragrances in my collection. This is going to go so well with Pure Wonder. I cannot wait to go and layer it. So that is Enchanted. I am so sorry that this video has been so long, but the last fragrance that I picked up is Strawberry Spritz. I have been looking for this one for so long. I only have two perfumes of strawberry perfumes in my collection, but the one of them is a mini. It's like a travel spray strawberry flirt perfume from last year. So I wanted to get like an actual full-size strawberry perfume to pair with all my strawberry fragrances. I have so many strawberry fragrances, you guys, so I just really wanted something that would pair with all of those. The other strawberry, like the other full size in my collection of strawberry perfume that I have, I don't really care for, if I'm being honest. It's Strawberry Icing from True Fragrance, and it has a very strong citrus note in it, and I like it, but I don't love it. I wanted something that I really loved to layer with all these fragrances, so that's why I picked up this one. The notes on the tag read apple, plum, strawberry, vanilla, and amber. Apparently it's a dupe for Flora's Strawberry Letter. I don't know all the dupes for all these fragrances. I think the dupe for I think Vanilla Marshmallow is duping Ellis Brooklyn, that marshmallow, and then I think that Sweet Apple is duping the Kayali apple fragrance. And then Enchanted is duping Wonderstruck from Taylor Swift. But this one I think is duping Flora's Strawberry Letter. This one is so good. This one's definitely different. This was not what I expected. I expected something very sweet, but I mean, it's still sweet, don't get me wrong. It's still sweet. It has definitely a fruity sweetness. I do get the strawberry, but there's also a whole bunch of other notes in the background. There's definitely a prominent apple and plum note, I'm not gonna lie, but it's definitely more strawberry than those other two. There's also a peach note in here, I believe. I think there's a peach note from like the actual like product listing on the website. So if you have any apple fragrances or any plum fragrances that you want to pair a perfume with, this would also go very well, because although strawberry is the main fruity note in here, I'm definitely getting a lot of the other fruity notes as well. So this could pair with literally any of those fruity fragrances. Like, this could pair with an apple fragrance, it could pair with a plum fragrance or a peach fragrance. So it's gonna be so good for layering. This is a perfect layering fragrance. I would say it's definitely fruity and it's sweet, but it also has a perfuminess that cuts the sweetness. And it almost has like a freshness as well. Like, it has like a fresh aspect that cuts the sweetness a little bit. But it's it's very sweet, I would say. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's like a good 7, I would say. I think it's so pretty, and I think it's very unique. I can't even describe it correctly because it has like, it has a perfuminess to it, and it has a slight freshness to it, but it's still sweet and it's still very, very fruity. And it has a lot more fruit notes than just strawberry, even though it's definitely a strawberry prominent perfume. But you can definitely smell the other fruit notes in there as well if you needed any other perfume to pair with an apple fragrance or a plum fragrance or a peach fragrance. So this is a great layering fragrance. If you already do not have this, I would definitely recommend it. So that is Strawberry Spritz. So those were all of the products that I picked up from the Disney haul, the Sand Fog haul, and the Let Rita Luxuries haul. Those are all of my thoughts for all those fragrances. I won't be doing a video when the reshipment stuff for the Disney stuff comes in. I probably won't be doing a video just because there's no need for me to, because it's just the exact same stuff that I already have, but like double the amount. But yeah, I won't be doing a video for that one. I might do a Disney deep dive for all the Disney fragrances that I have, because I feel like that'd be a really good video to do, especially if you're new to Bath & Body Works and you want to see what they came out with previously. I think I might do that because I'm sure that they're going to do more Disney fragrances. I think that the contract is several years. So yeah. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you guys bought anything similar from any of these sales. If you bought any of the Disney stuff, if you bought any of the Sand and Fog stuff, let me know. I'd love to know. Hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.